Hey guys, welcome to another Nightmare Cup PvP video, going up against Goonie 1738. Trying out the double fighting line again. We're going in with Lucario, he's brought in Alolan Raichu. This is starting off with some lag, this is a good start. And more lag, so get at this power up punch. This is an alright matchup for us, not the best, not the worst. And this, I think it'll be a Thunder Punch, yeah. So we'll shield it up just to protect our powered up Lucario. Get to another power up punch, and this will finish him off if he doesn't shield, but he'll have a Thunder Punch ready, so he'll probably, want a shield so he can get off his Thunder Punch, and we're just going to let it come through, and then we'll finish off Alolan Raichu with our Toxicroak. So now he does have the advantage of seeing what we brought in, so we'll see what he picks. Skuntank, and we switched to Xatu really quickly, just expecting a Psychic user, but it turns out it was probably a better move to just stick with Toxicroak. We had some more lag there, but that's alright. So that's just a lesson of wait to see what they bring in before you switch out. Toxicroak is just really easy to destroy. But I mean, I guess now we know that he's got Drapion and Skuntank. Both of them can fall to Toxicroak, but not sure if Toxicroak can take out both of them, especially with no shields. So that Aerial Ace did a nice little chunk. Crunch will destroy us though. So in comes Toxicroak. Hope to finish off Drapion with quick moves, but we got a little scared. Used the Mud Bomb. Didn't want the Aqua Tail coming to bite us. And so now it's just Skuntank. And he's got some energy charged up maybe. Actually he used a Crunch, so we should be right. And this Mud Bomb should be able to finish it off. So that's a good game. Came from the back just because of having that Toxicroak. Xatu actually did a lot more work than I expected it to. Especially going up against both Skuntank and Drapion. Crunch damage can just destroy the Psychic types, but yeah, that went well. So going back into the Xatu lead, keeping the double fighting in the back, so we've got Toxicroak and Lucario. Double fighting is an interesting strategy. You do fall pretty hard to the Psychic types, but having Lucario as part of your double fighting, Lucario isn't actually weak to Psychic because of his Steel typing, so it gives a little bit of a buffer. So this is not a great matchup for us, so we're going to switch straight into Lucario. Switching into Lucario because we don't want them to switch into a Psychic type like Bronzong and just destroy our Toxicroak. So we've already got a Power Up Punch, we'll get to another Power Up Punch. Just tearing through the Bronzong. We need to burn a shield once he gets to a charge move, but that's alright, he's burned a shield. And a bit of lag, that's still alright. We're actually gonna, we'll shield up just because we think we can finish off with a counter, and we can. And now we've got a Power Up Punch ready to get off onto whatever it brings in. Mark, so yep, that works pretty well. And he burns his second shield. So now we've got a shield up, and we've got Toxicroak to tear through the Alolan Mark. And we'll shield this up just to protect our Toxicroak. Gunk Shot. Wasn't expecting that actually. But yeah, we'll finish off with quick moves, and we've got Mud Bombs ready to get onto the shieldless Alolan Raichu, so this is pretty good for us. Super effective, and get to another Mud Bomb, and he's got no shield, so this is good game. Toxicroak putting in all the work here. I love Toxicroak in the Nightmare Cup. Like, he's a fighting type with a difference, just because he's got that Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb is just so different to the Power Up Punch strategies of the Lucario and the Hitmonchan. But yeah, he can really put work in, which is something I really like. And the Mud Bombs charge up so quick. It's basically the reason that he was the Twilight Cup champion. And he's got the Twilight Cup matchups. So now, waiting for Goonies to pick a team. And leading with Lucario, he brings in Alolan Raichu again. So we'll do the same thing we did before. Get to the Power Up Punch. See if anything different transpires. Now to go through. Still charging up energy, so might be going for a Wild Charge or a Shield Bait. So we're going to shield up either way, and it was a Wild Charge. Get off our Power Up Punch. See if we trade shields or if we let it go down, and we do trade shields. And this will be a Thunder Punch, which will finish us off, so we're going to shield it up. finish off the Alolan Raichu, and now we're going to see the second thing that he brings in. Possibly Bronzong again? It's R2. Okay, switch it up. So we get off this Power Out Punch just to get off with any energy that we can. Switch into... Oh, try to switch, but just keep going. Let us fall down, not get switch locked, bring in ours R2, and just trade some blows. We are shieldless, so if this is an Ominous Wind, which it will be, that will destroy us pretty hard. Hoping to get to this charge move onto this Drapion, and we do, so send the Aerial Ace, and burns the last shield, and so we switch into Toxicroak, just because we don't want to let him get that one extra hit of energy. Crunch, not very effective. Get off this Mud Bomb to destroy Drapion. And down goes Drapion, and oh, that was a good game. I thought he still had one in the back for some reason. So yeah, Toxicroak again carrying the team. This double fighting is working incredibly well, especially when they're kind of banking on the dark types a little more. So in that game there was Alolan Raichu and Xatu, which is kind of double psychic, but Alolan Raichu isn't really psychic role. But even then, double fighting, just because Lucario resists that psychic damage. And this time we've got Toxicroak versus Alolan Raichu, so he's really liking the Alolan Raichu lead. Thinking we can get to the Mud Bomb first, I'm pretty sure, yep. So there's the Mud Bomb, and he'll probably shield up. So there's the shield, and charging up energy by the looks of it. I think there's going to be a shield bait, but we are going to... Yep, and it was, but that's alright, because we want to keep our Toxicroak healthy to get off these Mud Bombs. This will either burn the second shield or do some damage, and it burned the second shield. So we're just going to trade the shields. He does have the energy up a little bit, so yeah, this is what I was fearing, that he's going to be able to get off that Thunder Punch and finish us off before we get to a Mud Bomb. But that's alright. We bring in our Lucario to finish off Alolan Raichu, because we didn't want to bring in Xatu. So we've got a Power Up Punch ready, but he doesn't have Shield, so we're just going to see what it is, because if it's Psychic like Xatu, we can get off this Shadow Ball and do a whole lot of damage. And down goes Xatu to the Lucario. And he brings in Hariyama. That's an interesting tear through Lucario, as all fighting types can. And now we have Xatu, so this is a good matchup for us. Dynamic Punch does not do a whole lot to us, and we're going to be able to get to this Aerial Ace. Has no shields, so this will just tear through, and down goes Hariyama. So another good game. Getting really lucky with these matchups here. But I mean, that's half the battle really. What trio you bring in. Probably got one more game. So we're going to go with Hitmonchan this time instead of Lucario. Does leave us weak to the Psychic, but so we'll switch to Alolan Raichu. Totally swap our flow here and see what happens. Expecting an Alolan Raichu lead just because precedent every other game. So we'll just see what he brings in. Just waiting. So opening with Raichu, and he brings in Xatu. So this is a great matchup for us. Electric damage. So yeah, he switches out into his Alolan Raichu. We do have the energy advantage. We get off this Thunder Punch trying to shield bait, and does not bait the shield. So we just get off another Thunder Punch, thinking this will probably get the shield anyway. Yep, and it does. Gets off his charge move. We're going to shield up. Wild Charge, so successful shield. And he gets off a Thunder Punch, so we're just going to let it come through. Hoping to get to our Thunder Punch. And he'll either have to burn his shield or take the damage, and he does burn the shield. So we're going to let Alolan Raichu go down here. And we'll bring in our Hitmonchan. Hope to finish off with quick moves, and we do, and we've got a Thunder Punch ready to whatever he brings in, totally unshielded. Lucario, so actually we're going to be able to finish with counters, but we do get the Thunder Punch off. And down goes Lucario, and into Xatu, again, Thunder Punch, just destruction. This is the game of Hitmonchan here, And we do go down, but Xatu has no health left. So bring in our Xatu and finishes off with 1 quick attack. So that's a good game. Thanks to Goonies for the battles. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one. And I'll see you in the next PvP video.